Hello, 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 you guys. It is your girl Sunshine here with another one. Yes, how are you, my boos? I'm loving y'all's energy. It's nice. This video's for the lovely, amazing Cancers. And that's for all the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Okay. We are going to start it off with what's going on with your blockages. What is currently going on with the collective blockages? We got here secretive. The way that the card landed tells me that there's times when you go in and out of it. So it's being selective. It's pretty much like you only show your true self to certain people. See, we got here the evading card, and then we also got power and medication that came out. Interesting. But yeah, back to before. It's a sense of like, yo, you're in my bubble. Where? Go away. Bye. It's just a sense of you keep people at a distance. And that is something that actually blocks you, because there's so much things that you can learn from opening up and showing the true you. But when you keep yourself locked in a cage, you can never show your true abundance of what you could bring to the table, unless, like, the only people that will see whatever you do give to the people that you do give, that's all that they see. They don't see the true you. There's a sense of not wanting power, not wanting to kind of take the leadership role of whoever I'm connecting with. There's a sense of you're running from what it is that you truly desire by being on something. Now, when it comes to medication, don't think you're just like, people just shooting drugs. Some of you are, but it's also just, it's pretty much what I'm getting from this is anything you're using as a distraction, whether it's watching a bunch of shows all the time, always, not keeping up with this or not keeping up with that, or drinking, or, just abusing something more than you should, doing it too often, always going out, always hanging out. There's different ways that people will do that self-medication, because that thing that you're doing gives you just enough to make it by until your next fix for that situation. So I would say there needs to be a sense of opening up. There's something that keeps you blocked. We have here the Four of Pentacles. And we were just talking about you holding back and you keeping things to you. But the fact that it's coming in reverse is there's going to be a point in time where you're going to realize that you do have to let it go, kind of release and just be over with it. We have here some of these cards, guys, may freak you out, may not, you may like them even more. I don't know. But we have here the Three of Swords, and then we have here the Nine of Wands coming reverse. Now, what I'm feeling from this energy going on with you guys, Cancers, there was a sense of something that was heartbreaking, and it was something that was keeping you trapped and kind of just at a distance. And there's going to be a time where you will release. Like, all of this is connected to something. It feels like it's like one particular major event. There's just something that is just like, when you see what it is, you'll be like, oh my god, it was that the whole time that was holding me back. We have here that came out is the Three of Cups. See, no celebration. There was something that really held you back, and like, something happened to you. Okay, like, think of it this way. Let's go for an example of like a cheater. Someone cheated on you. I'm not saying that's what's going on, but I'm just trying to say example. So someone cheated on you, and they now anytime it comes to lover situations, you keep yourself at a distance, you keep yourself back, so that and the person can never hurt you again. But that actually ends up hindering you, because now you will never get that love in your life again. Say example, career wise, you went to do a presentation when you were in grade 5, and you spilled something in your pants, and then a kid made a joke and made fun of you. Now you never go up front and do presentations. Something happened to you that made you kind of just stunt yourself. We even have here the Six of Pentacles that's come in reverse as well. There wasn't, like, the situation just feels like it was unfair. Whatever it was, it just feels like it shouldn't have happened. It happened, but it shouldn't have happened. Like, it was just legit, it was just an unfair thing. We have here unrequited love. So if this unfair thing that I am talking about is not career-wise, and it's love-based, it wasn't just enough, like, there wasn't enough love there to keep it from aspiring to what it should be. There wasn't enough. It just wasn't going to happen. Now, when it comes to career-wise, it's something that just wasn't meant to be your career focus. It wasn't meant to like, maybe it's what you're meant to be doing, but not at that place or at that time. Or maybe it's not even what you're meant to be doing. There's something that didn't work out that you know about that's really significant to you, and it's what's keeping you blocked. Release your ex here. So if it's relating to career-wise, release that thought that you're thinking that you cannot have the success that you want career-wise. When it comes to love-based, release the ex. Nah, what you holding on to that? It's like having an anchor upon your foot and you want to run 4K. Boo. Why are you doing it to yourself? Boo. Boo, 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 boo. And I know it's a sense of not wanting to start all over. Well, we had history and yada, yada, yada. Whatever the story it is, we've all been there, done that, told ourselves a story, and held on to an ex a little too long. And we shouldn't have. But release it, let it go. But also understand, anyone else that does come into your existence afterwards, you don't have to be secretive. You don't have to have your guard up. You can let it down and understand that just because I'm saying that doesn't mean you may not get hurt again. But you have to grow. You have to be able to trust and understand that not everyone is your ex. So when you start to get anxiety or start to get remembered of certain things, it's just understand that it's not your ex. I'm feeling led to take this top 3 cards. We have here calling in your soulmate. We have here pay attention to the red flags. And we also have here let your friends help you. Very interesting. So when it comes to, we'll talk about the career-based first. When it comes to career-based, when it comes to calling your soulmate, what I feel from that is, find out what it is that you truly desire. What it is that you truly want to be doing. Something that will fill your cup, something that you can do. What it is. What is your passion? What is your talent? What is it that one thing that if you did that, you'd be so happy? Like, it's just, that thing where they say, like, you find a thing that you love and it doesn't feel like work. What is that? Bring that towards you. We got here, pay attention to the red flags, and we got here your let your friends help you. Understand that there's certain things that you say to yourself, certain things that people will say to you, and society has, said as well. Because TV, television, all that stuff, all social media is reading into, you're getting information from some other source, and that's plugging into your brain with everything you told yourself, everything your parents or your cousin or your auntie or your sister, your donkey, whoever told you that's put in your head, that thing that you play on loop, you're going to learn to be able to identify when that thought is not something that you intentionally put there. Okay, it's not something that you want to keep there. So you'll have some way of doing it. I always say that I was alert. I'm alert. Like, I get alert. Like, I'll do the snapping thing too, as you can see as I'm explaining it. Like, get alert. Okay? As soon as you have that negative thought, oh, what I'm going to say positive to rebuttal it. It's always so good to have a certain set of things that you will have rebuttals. I was actually telling a friend of mine, I was doing a reading, and I told them that have the triggers ready before. You know what I mean? If you have everything planned out for when it does come, it'll be an easier, smoother sailing ride. Okay? And understand it. Listen, you're not stupid. You know what it is. You're not a stupid person. You know that bad stuff does happen and good does happen as well. Okay? So when you be prepared to when those situations happen, have a rebuttal. Every time you would have normally said a negative thought and you said a positive, you say, good going. Good job. Improvement. Something positive, right? Every time you say something negative, counter it. If you look in the mirror and says, I'm not good enough, yes, I am. Yes, I am. And that is a thought that I did not place there. That is a thought that I will no longer accept. Counter it. Counter it. Counter it. Counter it. Counter it. Get more alert, okay? Friends can help you. Friends can help. If you go to a friend that's actually true, and I always say this about it, if you're my true friend, you will call me out on my motherfucking shit. Okay. I'm a Virgo, I probably already did, but all jokes aside, you call me out on my shit. Anything I do not see. And understand that sometimes you need that friend, but a true friend will call you out and won't even care. I just saw 11 o'clock. Take the time to research it if you'd like. For me as a reader, one's is about the intuition, okay? Encourages you to keep following your spiritual path, that you definitely are on the right path. Listen to your gut, listen to your heart. What makes your heart smile? What makes you feel uneasy? What makes you feel joy, abundance? Pay attention to it. That's how you'll be able to find what it is you want career-wise. Same thing with when it comes to the love side of it, okay? Calling what you want. What kind of person do you want? Are you the type of person that they would want? You know what I mean? Like if you want someone that is, say, example, likes to read, do you read a lot? Someone that likes to go to the gym, do you go to the gym a lot? Someone that's adventurous. Are you an adventurous person? Adapt yourself into that. Once you have a vibrational match, that's how the person comes to you. You can't be sitting there desiring what it is that you want and not embodying that yourself. You attract what you are. As much as there may be bad people around yourself, and no offense, boo-boo, and we've all been there, done that, there's something inside you that has attracted that energy towards you, and that's why it's something that will repeat. You may not release. So understand, go through a list of what it is that you do want, go through a list of what it is that person would want as you as their partner, and definitely go through it. That's how you'll help yourself heal. That also will help you understand, do you really want this kind of person too? Because sometimes you may not just be willing to put in the work. Like, say example, to be with a celebrity. You know how hard it is if you're not another celebrity, and how much, you're in the spotlight and you're this and you're that and whatever, or even career-wise. To be a well-known person, have to have security. What's going to happen when you have kids? If you already have kids, social media, all of it. There's certain things. Let your friends help you. Your true friends will tell you the truth. And understand, though, also, don't let no friend come up in there and tell you otherwise. If you believe this strong in your heart, this is something to do, go for it. Make sure that it is, go through everything. Take the time to write down the pros and the cons. Go through everything. But if you feel like it's strong in your heart, go for it. Because I had friends that, in all means, I understand why they said what they said, but they did not root for me in a situation, nor with other individuals that were also in the situation. They did not root. And then when the success came to all of us, the group that decided not to listen to them, all those same people came back and congratulated us. And I had to just laugh. I just laughed. I was just like, it's all good. Thanks. And it just goes to show you that you'll be tested. You always will be tested in every situation, every aspect. And understand that it's within you. Only you can understand what it is that you truly desire and what it is that you are bringing to the table. What it is that you fully will fulfill your life. Okay? And always go back to that. Get opinions of others? Yes, all means. You probably have some dope friends like I have some dope friends. I also have some friends that are not so dope, but they're still cool. It's alright. I understand. But those ones that, you know, that really know the truth of it, just go with it. And understand, actually, I should take back that comment about not so dope friends. I do have dope friends. Everyone is always basing their advice off of situations and experiences they've gone through, and any information that you have told them about you that they will speculate on. And then that's where the advice will come from. So at the end of the day, they were just saying what was best for them to do in that situation. Keep in mind, their own fears and everything is also in that judgment as well, in that words that they say to you. Okay, they have their own things, so that's why you take stuff at surface level, and you just tap in and be like, you know, is this, you know, truly what I should be doing? Is this person right? And go through it. You can meditate on it and just let it come. It will come when it needs to come. 1 second. Now, you got here the Ridge card. For me as a reader, this card is about keeping your wall up. Now, what I want to point out is 2 things. We have here the image, and we also have here the numbers. It is 30, adds up to 3. 3 for me as a reader is about your mind, body, and spirit, focusing on all 3 aspects. Now, you don't want to neglect one for the other, because if you think about a teeter-totter, 3 ways, or a scale, whatever, when you do not have one side, when one side's heavier than the other, it will tip. It won't be balanced. And you want to be balanced in your life. So understand that there's things that you need to do to fill your, I would say in an aspect of cups. Think of cups. I got to fill each cup. Got to make sure it's filled for me to be functioning properly and balanced throughout my day. And you have your mind, body, and spirit. And you want to understand there's things that you can do throughout your day to fill each cup for you to have the ultimate balance. One thing that people do forget that do go through this is they don't understand that sometimes some cups you drink from more, and some cups need to be filled more frequently and some not so much. Don't let that discourage you from doing this task on a constant basis. Good thing about this card is when it comes to the image, if you see here, there's a wall and then you got a bird. Okay, if you're into spiritual animals, research a bird. This has blue in it, so you could say like a blue jay if you'd like, or I'm getting crow. From this, I know this may not look like, but those are 2 I'm getting. Anyways, you see here there's a wall and you have the bird, and you know, you can't even tell what the hell's behind this wall. You see this beam of light, but you don't know beyond that because you're blocked. Okay, good news about it is it's only halfway from whereas you were before, where we couldn't see nothing but your eye. Nothing but your eye. Now we can see more. There's a light, there's a wall, there's a bird. All jokes aside, there's progress that happens. You do pull down your wall, but it takes you time, and it does feel like a slow thing to do. See? Meditation. Did you see it flip out? I hope you saw it flip out. I was too busy talking. Meditation. Tap into, I was telling you, mind, body, and spirit. Taking the time to really listen to your inner. You know, when people are telling you things, listen to it. Ask yourself, is this the truth? When you tell yourself stuff, what it is. What are you believing? What are you not believing? What is serving you? What is not serving you? Tap in, boo boo. Tap in, tap in. You will get so much clarity from doing it. And one word of advice, when you're going to meditate and you ask a question, if you do not get the answer right away, it's okay. It is okay. It's been asked. Let it go. Because there's going to be a moment where you'll be like walking down the street and you'll be like, oh, and you get that clarity. Driving, 2 days from now, an hour from now, 5 minutes, you walk out the door, whatever it is, it'll come to you the way. Sometimes it can't come to you in just your mind space. Sometimes it needs to be shown to you to really resonate, for you to really understand it. I've had times where I was walking, I literally was just walking, and I was singing a song, and then I heard the answer to my question, and I was like, holy shit. And I always joke how spirit always gets so creative. I love it. But you can get it in many different forms. But until I was singing that, if I didn't have that song with me, it's like I couldn't have gotten to that leveling up, if you want to say. Now, we have here with the meditation card. Now, this card is 25, which adds up to 7. 7 for me as a reader is all about your inner strength, you know, releasing fears, being strong at heart, you know. Understand that you gotta look forward. You can't look towards the future and think of the negativity. You gotta look forward and think of positive stuff. Excitement, joy, success, abundance, brilliance, you, everything you want. You can get past the things that are blocking you if you get out of your own way. And your fellow other water signs, they had that overall message. It's so funny because different cards are coming out, but it's still coming out the same way. Definitely you guys are going through something right now while I'm doing it. This is in Capricorn season currently, so maybe there's a part of your chart where that is affecting you. You can do research on that. Anywho, we are going to see what's going on in your soul, what can help you get past whatever this blockage is. We have here Share Your Voice, which came up for Pisces, and we have here Dance with Life. This is the first time this one came out. So we got here, you know, come out your cave, perspective, expression, you know, looking towards abundance. We also have here Dance with Life, do something to change your energy. So what's going on, and I love the contrast on these colors. You got one that's like dark, you got one so bright, and it's beautiful. I just saw 33 on the clock as well. If you want to do research on that, you can Google it. And just say angel number, and you can also put a word after it like career, love, whatever. Back to the cards. You see how this person is in this cave, but they're looking out towards the abundance, and it's like, boo, you're right there. Like, you got this. Like, what are you waiting for? Like, you're right there. You're practically outside. But there's a sense of scarcity of facing whatever this is, whether it's love or whether it's career. There's a sense of being afraid of what this is. Now, I love how this the dancing card came out. You can see how free and how fierce the either that's two people or it's her shadow self and her regular self. But anyways, how freeing the image is. I think it's her shadow self, because once it looks a little light. What do you think, guys? Comment below. Anyways, how they're just dancing and they're so free. Free yourself from the constant story you've been telling. Anytime you hear a negative thought, just change it. Switch it. Even if you don't believe it and you still say the positive words, you say like, you know, I believe I'm better than that. Even if you don't, you know, just say it. And eventually, excuse me, and eventually you will just start to actually embody the energy and start to embrace it. You're keeping yourself trapped, and it's not necessary. To close off this reading, we're going to see what else needs to be told, anything else that you need to know, whoever is connecting. Oh my god, always so many cards. We got here observers. So when it comes to you, someone's keeping a watch. Someone is watching you. Someone is definitely keeping an eye. Either you are watching them or they're watching you. Someone is keeping an eye on you. We have here as well is the tribe card, family card, mute, stuck, inner child, conclusion, and release. So someone wants a family, whether if you have like a partner, then there's a sense of wanting family. Someone wants family, whether you have a partner or not, whoever it is, whoever's energy is connecting, someone wants a family. happily home, happy whatever. Now that doesn't mean that you may not have kids, because some of you may have kids, but you still just don't have a union of a proper family foundation, and that's what you desire, that's what you want. Now there's a sense of it not going towards the way you want it, whether it's career or love. There's a sense of you can't open up, you can't. There's a lot of like blocks. You see, there's only the eye, then you have the face covered. You have no freaking face in this one. Like there's just a sense of can't speak, can't open up, so stuck. Like you see that truck? You see the truck in the cart? You ain't going nowhere, boo boo. You ain't going nowhere. Like that truck is stuck. That is staying there, and that is that. And that's how it is going on with you and the energy. Now, what's blocking you is something from the past. We have here inner child, and we have here release. Something deeply rooted is holding you back from moving forward in the situation, and it needs to be released if you want to have progress. If you don't want to progress, it's just going to be something that lingers in the background. And understand that it can, sometimes you go there once and you'll get rid of it, and sometimes you have to go back 3-4 times. Either way, do it at your pace. Also push yourself though as much as you can, so you can actually do it, because you don't want to go in procrastination mode and do laziness and then not get rid of it. Go back. Meditation is a very easy way of getting a lot of answers and a lot of information. Do your spiritual practices, do your prayers, do whatever it is to protect yourself when you go in that state, and understand that you can unlock a lot of different things. Okay, you want to release the things that are no longer helping you, that are holding you back. Those stories you're saying in your head, it was put there at some point in your life. You just got to figure out when and how to get rid of it, how to release it, basically how to make sure it doesn't have a hold on you. I feel the devil energy, the chains, the traps. Once that happens, come to a conclusion. It comes to a conclusion. Let's see. We have here the King of Cups, we have here the Six of Wands, and we also have here the Hermit card. When you tap into that Virgo energy and you really get alone time with yourself, you will have that Six of Wands energy. You will have the abundance, you will have the success that you want, and that's when you get the cup fulfilled. That's what I feel with the Knight of Cups. It's getting what it is that you've been wanting, whether it's love, whether it's career. I just feel that positive, joyful energy. You will get what it is that you're desiring, but there is a level of work. There's a level of you definitely trying and going and pushing and pushing and pushing. And sometimes your friends will help push you, and sometimes you gotta be the person that's pushing yourself. Like, it's best if it's always you. But sometimes you gotta have a friend that helps you there with that. Sometimes it is necessity. Friendship did come up quite a bit. I did say that quite a bit in your reading. So whoever I'm connecting with, it does feel like you do have some good people around you. I definitely do feel that. So definitely go forward and work on it. Just do baby steps, but don't do too late. Like, try one thing a day, just one little thing, something that takes like 5 minutes to do, that can help progress, help you become a better you. Just something, 5 minutes a day. Start from there, and before you know it, you'll be doing things just naturally, just flowing, and this won't be your reading. Okay? I do wish you so much peace and love on your journey. Keep that head held high. Keep that chin up. I think I got tongue-tied just now. There was too many H's, guys. Too many H's. Keep that head held high is what I try to say. Keep that chin up. Until next time, it's your girl Sunshine. Deuces.